Hi Capricorn. So here we are. Here's a new story for you. As usual, two storylines, and then at the end, I try to give a third person higher perspective. This could be anything, your masculine, feminine energies, two choices of two different paths to do for you, you and somebody you're in a relationship with, two different perspectives on the same topic. It could be anything. So let's see what happens. Two different past lives. I don't know. We will figure it out as we read the cards. So the first two cards we have food and hunger and karmic relationship. Food, hunger, karmic relationship. This feels like one of those relationships. And this could be a relationship to a habit, to a thought pattern, to a person, to a kind of person in a specific type of relationship. So maybe all of your exes have this same pattern, or you look back at your friends and there's a specific something that you perpetuate in your friendships. I don't know, but so it feels like this type of relationship is both something that brings you a lot of joy, but at the same time keeps you stuck in a certain pattern of being or doing something or expressing yourself. It's like it nourishes you and it drains you at the same time. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. Okay. So you have the Muse upright and the Two of Keys, the Treasure, reversed. So this is great. So the Muse this is a time of taking on the project. So if this is a relationship, for the sake of telling the story more sanely, let's say this is a relationship with someone else. So this is a time for you to work on this relationship and to make something about it new. And so the Treasure, upside down, reverse, it's almost like, so the treasure is like a box, right? And so if you reverse it, the lid of the box falls off or opens, and then the treasure comes out. So this is a time of there's a lot of great things going on. There's a lot of great things showing up. There's a lot of great possibilities that you can use to add to your project. A lot of resourcefulness, a lot of flowing ideas, flowing positive energies. Okay, so this could be like this specific relationship. It's a high in your relationship, or it's a low, but you're finally able to see what it is about it. Okay. The next two cards are the Drowned King and Sugar. Yeah, this is a habit in relationships where it could be draining you. It's almost like you give your power away and your emotions away, or you try to control the interactions or how this relationship is taking shape. And that is the part about it that drains you in a way. But this is asking you, can you see this tendency, or can you see this pattern in this relationship? Can you see the toxic aspect of this relationship in a sort of like sweeter way, in a lighter way, in a way that like isn't so serious? Can you add a little bit of sweetness to this dynamic, or to this pattern, or to this thought process that you have about this relationship? Try to look at it in a lighter, sweeter way. The Middle World and Thunder. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the middle world is, so this is for you to notice all for yourself. This isn't anything to do in this relationship. There's nothing like, no conversation, no actions that you must do or need to do, or that you even really know to do to turn this around or to learn from it. The middle work card says that you don't have all the pieces yet. To make an action with. That's why you have to, can you look at it in a sweeter way, in a lighter way? Can you inject a little bit of less serious, a little bit of honey, for lack of a better word, to the situation? Are you able to see all the resources and all of the positive things that it could be? But there's something about your dynamic. So this could be a friend, and it doesn't mean like cut your friend off or anything. It means that you and this friend have a pattern that doesn't let either one of you flourish and be themselves and express themselves fully. And it says you're not ready yet, but the only reason why you're not ready yet is you haven't really seen it. You don't have the perspective yet, the full ability to envision it for all that it could be without all the attachments. That's what it is. It's like you guys have an attachment to your relationship rather than a connection, right? And so that attachment keeps you in the loop, and you're not seeing what else it could be, or how you both could be freed from this attachment to actually create a connection, which means you can, like, when you have an attachment, it's like you're tiptoeing around them, and you don't really know, can you fully trust, or if they don't do the thing that'll benefit you, you kind of start to resent a little bit, those kinds of things. When you have a connection, you're free to say and do whatever you want, and the other person isn't gonna hold it or feel bad, or they're just gonna be happy. It's a win-win. Yeah, so that's that storyline there. There's a pattern here. There's an attachment to something that could be a positive connection, but it's almost like you are teaching each other to see how you attach in your relationships, rather than form a healthy bond. And storyline number 2, so we have baby and angels. Now, I'm not saying anybody's gonna have a miraculous pregnancy. No baby Jesus coming. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's funny. The angels are coming to tell you you're the Virgin Mary and you're gonna have baby Jesus. There's something about this that's very blessed. If it's a new project, or if it's a child, or if it's a business, or if it's a relationship, there's something about it that's very new and very blessed. This could be, once you figure out what this pattern is in your friendship or your relationships that keeps you attached rather than connected, this could be the new version of that relationship, this new blessed and brand new way to have connection, to have relationship. 6 of Keys, Increscent Moon. Why don't I just read it up right? And 14, Initiation and Count Saint Germain. Wow. Here we go. They're both reversed. So one of them does feel like you feel stuck. You kind of probably feel stuck, like you've noticed this isn't a time for like harvest. This isn't like you're not reaping a lot of abundance right now. You feel like slow down. But at the same time, Sorry, I'm just trying to see what this feeling is that I have. At the same time, you're learning, and like you're meant to do something, or you want to do something, and it's not time yet, but it's not like you're stuck. Maybe that's what it is. You feel stuck, or if you notice lately, you've been trying to get something done and it's not happening, and that's why you feel like, well, what is it that's stopping me, or why isn't it coming? Why isn't it happening? I'm doing all the right things, and it's saying, maybe you notice it, and it feels like it's that time. Like, well, maybe I'm not in my in my cycle of reaping what I sowed, or abundance. But it says you're not in a bad spot. So maybe this is what, yeah. So this new thing, maybe it's so slow to grow that it's almost unnoticeable, but it is blessed and it is moving, but it's so slow that perhaps you can't see that it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So summer and vinegar. Summer card and vinegar. Yeah, I get that feeling so much more stronger now. It's like you want to go out and you want to frolic and have fun, and you want to be in this time of everything. Like the summer is a good time. It's fun. It's free. Or the days are longer, so you get to feel a lot more and feel the energy, and you get to bask in the sun. But the vinegar card, it's like there's a little bit off with it. That's not like, woohoo, yay, I get to go to the beach every day and chill more. It's got a bitter tone to it. That's because, yeah, that's what it something is moving so slowly forward, but it is moving, but it's so slow that it's almost like bittersweet, but a little bit more bitter than it is sweet, because you want to see it already progress faster, but it isn't going any faster. And then the last two cards is the Sacrifice and the Spiral. Sacrifice and the Spiral means there's something that you must give up. Like whether it is worry, yeah, it could just be worry, or like impatience, or there's something about the situation that it's one of those, like, okay, I can't do anything about it. I'm doing everything I can. If it's gonna move slow. That's it. I give my worries, or I give the timing up to God, type of thing. That's the sacrifice. Because it's important. It's very important for you to learn. Oh, okay. It's oh my God, what's the drama? There we go. Do you like get involved in other people's dramas? Do you like to hear other people's stories, because your brain automatically likes to find solutions for everything, or likes to fix it for them, or likes to be right? Something like that. It's something like that you have to work on. So the spiral is basically whatever it is that you've been trying to figure out or to do. It's holding you back. This thing. So if you have a tendency to worry, or if you have a tendency to get involved in drama, or if you have a tendency to be negative, it's like imagine yourself dropping that thing. It's almost like I just saw a toilet in my mind. So imagine you tossing the thing into the toilet, flush, and watch it go down the drain, and know that when it comes back up, and it comes back up at this clear water, you don't bring it back with you. It's clear now. You're a clear toilet bowl. What an example. Let me check out I want more clues about this this could be, yeah, this could be the same, two different perspectives on the same thing. There's this relationship. there's this tendency. Do you have a tendency to like be the one that wants to have all the answers for your friends and solve their problems and pinpoint everything they're doing wrong to help them? That's actually slowing down your progress in your own life. That's the thing you should give up, is if they don't come to you and say, hey, I really want your piece of advice for this, and I really want to sit down and hear what you have to say. Or most of the time people tell us and they don't really look for solutions, but they just tell us things and they just want to rant. So, and maybe you take it a bit too far with the trying to help. Maybe that's your maybe that's the thing you need to sacrifice, this tendency to be the fixer-upper. It could be so many things for different people. You would have to get a personal reading to know what it is for you. So I wanted to know on this storyline, the first storyline, what it is that you need to see differently. The sun, so joy, 7 of feathers, preparation, resourcefulness. Yeah, that's it. You're not utilizing all of the resources and all of the things around you to see the situation clearly, to create the new. This could be like a revitalizing of a relationship. Try to have more fun with it. Try to see it in a lighter and a sweeter way. Like, maybe try to focus more on the quality, the positive qualities of this thing, this relationship, these problems, or the friendship. Maybe don't meet up so often just to rant at the coffee shop. Maybe meet up to do more positive things together. Switch that relationship from the type of friendship that it is to, again, the attachments, to really using each other and your bond to create a friendship based on fun times and joy and laughter and all that kind of stuff. And then on this storyline, I also wanted some clarifications. What is it? Strength, courage, and 2 of feathers. Decisions and directions. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, making this decision to sacrifice, like, this is like a practice. Excuse me. This isn't something that you can just decide one day, okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore, and then poof, it's gone. This is like, there's so much momentum to you either connecting to drama or wanting to talk about drama, or there's so much momentum to that it's just hard to do it like overnight. It's something that you're gonna have to be more aware, more present in your life to not do. Okay, so I want one more of each, just to see if they can. Ace of Crystals, manifestation, prosperity. Yeah, storyline number 1. It's about creating a new phase of this relationship, of this bond that you have, rather than like some days it's like a high or low type of relationship. This could be a love relationship, and really you have high highs and the low lows. That's not working anymore. It has to, like, that part of that the part of that relationship needs to be redone entirely. Maybe it's moderation. And on this one we have 8 of Crystals, dedication and progress. Yep, that's it. This isn't going to be fast. This, like, tendency maybe for drama or for fixing other things, for being the one who's always right, maybe this tendency is really hard for you. But it is what the work is. And this could be related about the same situation, to fully revitalize and take this friendship form from highs and lows, or draining and nutritive. Oof. What you have to do is give up this tendency to be a fixer-upper, or be the one that they come renting to, or get involved with their drama or whatever. But it doesn't mean you have to throw them away. Like, if this is a friendship or relationship, this isn't one of those, like, just scrap it, break up, or never talk to them again. It's, if I mean, of course, if you want to, but it's not. It's actually here to help you in a positive way, to learn how to have a different type of bond, like a connection rather than an attachment to people. But that requires you to give up that part of you. Not give up that part of you, sort of clean up a little bit that part of you. Because if they come for you for advice, of course, then is when you use your fixing and your savior and your great insightful advice. But you probably have a tendency to, whenever somebody talks to you, you immediately want to give like a wisdom or a higher perspective to help them, whether it was asked for or not. So, and this could be anything, whatever tendencies you have. So I hope this helps, Capricorn. And let me know if you need a personal reading, if you need to go through to figure out exactly who this person in your life, or exactly what tendency you have, and more details on how to help you out. Send me a message. If not, I will see you next time. Thank you.